Water signs, you're up next. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the monthly reading for September 2021, and this is going to be for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You guys know this is just a general reading, so as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that energy can be vice versa or interchangeable, as well as that time and energy is fluid as well. So, take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to see what messages need to come through for the month of September for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What messages do we need for the water sign collective for the month of September? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding do we need for the water sign collective? What messages do we need? We're going to do one more, and then we're going to jump right in. See what's going on. So the bottom of the deck, we have confidence. I don't think I've ever seen this card before. But it's just giving me an energy of like, almost like coming out. It's giving me like an energy of, being ready to just, fly. Like I'm getting almost like a soaring energy off of this card, and it's almost giving me an energy of, you radiating your light, soaking in like light. All this feels good, water signs. It almost is giving me an energy of like not like being carefree, but being whole in who you are. And now I'm getting Mariah Carey, spread your wings and prepare to fly, for you to become a butterfly. Oh, fly into the sky. If you shout out to Mariah Carey. She's an Aries, but I believe she's a Scorpio moon. And then we have peace. So for some of you, I feel like you have came into, some type of peace within yourself, within the situation. Some type of peace, and it's just like, you know what, I really just, like, I'm feeling like I don't care. Like, it's giving me an energy of, like, I'm gonna be me. But it's coming from a place of, I almost feel like a centeredness, a groundedness, like it could be, coming after a period of, taking a time out to, do, or maybe you have done some healing, and it's like, you're coming out. And for some of you, it's because you trusted in the universe. You trusted, and, it's almost like you followed the signs. You trusted yourself to go on this journey. And there's even birds in this card here, so wow, water signs feeling good. Feeling good. messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of September? What messages do we need for the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of September? Yo, I said I got Mariah Carey's Butterfly. Listen to me now, like, and this right here is like you went through a period of transformation. It feels like the transformation that you've had or that you will be having is due to, like, it feels like it was something, it feels big in your life. It was something like that was really big, and it seems like, for some of you, depending on where you're at in the energy, you are like, you've had this transformation already, but for others of you, this transformation is what is to come, and it's going to push you into that place of peace, that place of confidence, that it's gonna bring you there. And it's like look, and I said, whatever you was carrying, child, thank you, Spirit, for coming through. But with protection here at the bottom of the deck, it's just letting me know, like, I always get like Empress vibes off of this protection card. But for some of you, it's letting you know that this transformation was necessary. It helped you, create, or you will be creating, learning how to, nurture yourself. Be there for yourself, like almost mother yourself if you're not in this energy and yet. If this hasn't happened for you yet. But if it is to come, it's like, if you're already there, it's like you really literally have the world in your hands. And for some of you, you're about to birth something new, because where previously you were carrying the world on your shoulders, it's like you learned how to hold it in your hands so that you're in control. And for some of you, this is all, it's a spiritual thing. With your spirit guide, it feels like I'm sorry, y'all. I got water all through my chart, and this energy, because I'm a Cancer sun, but I also have a Cancer stellium. So I apologize, y'all, but this is hitting. And I felt like energy this morning, and I'm like, yo, I know the moon is in Gemini, but doing what I do, and I can feel the incoming energy, at least a day or two before it comes in. So I woke up this morning and I was like, yo, what is this? But I was like, the moon's going into Cancer. So I was just like, damn, I already know what it's about to be like for me. But this is you have stepped in, or you will be stepping into, with the psychic abilities cards, your gifts. For some of you, you are using your psychic ability, and for some of you, that ability, it almost makes me feel like some of you may be looking at it like it's not a good thing. But through this energy right here is what helped you lighten your load. And I almost did the water sign reading yesterday, but something told me to wait. Because I was like, every time I do the water sign reading, I get like, it's always deep, and it's so like, excuse me. It's sometimes it can be too much, But when I first started my journey and doing these readings, it was almost like I was supposed to do it this way. And the reason why is because, like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they shun the tarot community, the spiritual community. And it's because, you know, a lot of them don't understand it. But everybody knows me. Like, I'm a person that I can't, anybody who knows me, I'm not going to say because everybody don't know me. A lot of people have perceptions about me, whether good or bad. But if you know me, like, you know, like, I feel everything, but I also know how to discern it. So with that being said, I would feel some type of way when I would do readings, and they would bring out this emotion in me, because I'm an emotional person, yes, but I do it in private. I'm a Cancer, so naturally, like, you're not gonna see me doing this. But I would wonder why it would always happen to me when I was doing a reading. And it's part of my gift to be able to show this to y'all so that y'all can see it live in the moment and know, like, whatever you've been told about it, whatever you've been, or whatever, you know, perceptions or beliefs that you've had about it, is to help you know, like, you know, it's real. Like, it's not something, I can't fake this. And sometimes, you guys, if you've been on my channel and you watch my readings, you'll see that sometimes, just in the energy that I feel when I'm doing these readings for y'all, is to show you that this isn't meant to hurt nobody. It's not meant to judge nobody. It's really to help you, because when I started, I was going through something that was so chaotic in my life. And I apologize. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna turn to drugs or sex or alcohol. I'm not that person. Or even, you know, medicine, because that's not gonna help me. That's just gonna be a crutch. So when I started my tarot journey, I found a way to heal myself by myself, outside of all of, you know, any type of substance. It actually brought me away from the substances that I was using. And it's like, yo, you gotta share your story. And I'm not that person. Like, when I go through something, I internalize it and I try to fix it, because I don't want it to affect those around me. And a part of me was like, yo, this is something that, you know, it was something that it needed to be shown, and tarot was the way for me to do that. So don't think that these are sad tears. These are not sad tears, because, like I always tell anybody who watches my channel, in order to heal, you gotta feel, you gotta let it out. But when you know that you really did the work, and you know, got to a place of healing yourself, the tears that you cry are tears of joy. And like I've said before too, I had to go through something in order to sit here right now in this moment to help somebody else, whether it's one person. I'm not trying to heal the world. I'm not trying to do any of that. But even if it's only one person that this helps, it's to let you know that, for one, it is real. It is real. So I can't give a reading and I haven't went through anything. And I noticed, like, that's why, you know, you'll see a lot of tarot readers on here who, you know, they'll be on here, they'll be giving messages, acting like they don't go through anything, and telling you to do this and telling you to do that. I don't tell you to do anything. What I do with my readings is a way of reminding you, like, what your situation is, especially if you've gotten a personal from me, what you can do to help you fix it, and how to, move forward, because we're all here to teach and help and remind each other. And, a lot of readers act like they're too good to sit and do this. But if you're not really helping people, if you're just, doing the reading just to be like, oh, well, I want to know what this person's doing, and I wonder what that person's doing, or where they going, or who they with, and that's not what the tarot is about. That's not what it's about, and that's not why I do it. I can say that I've never asked about anybody. You guys see the way that I start and I calibrate my readings. What messages do we need right now to help us with guidance, healing, acceptance, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? And I mean that. Like, I don't do this for no other reason, because it was shown to me that, this is not what it's about. And, I'm glad that I had enough wisdom to take that from it. Yes, I'm a reader. I don't read myself because I feel like, sometimes it can be biased, just with me wanting what I want as a human. But I watch other readers, and I'll be like, I see a lot of readers that tell people what they want to hear. This is not that channel for that. This channel is for soul growth, spiritual ascension, helping you through what you're going through. It's not for none of that, and it's no shade, like, to each his own. It's no shade, because I ain't hating on nobody, and I ain't worried about nobody. I know what my channel is for, and I know what the messages that I get. I don't care if they don't get 1,000 views. None of that matters to me, and I'm not in it for money, because I've never asked for one dime on my channel. But if I'm just here to be the messenger, I'm gonna do that. So I apologize. Y'all, I can't do this right now. But I knew Spirit had a message today. I knew there was a message, and the reason why I just had to wait, because it was tough. And as water signs, we have a hard time. People always, say Cancers are, this, or, the water signs in general are too much. We're crybabies, and so what? Like, what's wrong with, there's nothing wrong with crying, because you know what I'm doing? I'm cleansing, I'm healing, I'm making space. Then we have manifestation and love. Like, for some of y'all, through this transformation that you've had, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because somebody is going to watch this reading and know that whatever is coming, whatever you're going through, you're gonna make it through. But with manifestation and love, we have that's just telling me, like, again, through this transformation, some of you guys are manifesting, and you're manifesting from the heart. There's something that, and for a lot of you, I'm feeling like this is going to be a relationship. You may have been coming out of a situation, but it's going to be a relationship that is pure, is real, is love. And like I said, for some of you, your life purpose is centered around whatever this transformation you have. Some of you are, meant to be, you don't have to be a reader, but you can be some type of healer, some type of guide, some type of teacher, some type of helper for somebody. Or somebody could be, that for you, but you just have to be open to receiving. So, like I said, some of y'all are, manifesting in an actual relationship, but some of you are also manifesting in, having that self-love. Whatever this transformation that you're about to go through is going to send you off on the spiritual journey, and that is the best place. Like, it's the, there are no words to express. what this is. And some of you have, had a transformation, through, working with and getting grounded and, focusing on what you're here to do. And now you have the answers. Or, the answers that you need will be coming. And it's going to, start attracting you in with people, places, and things that you can share this with. Like, some of you guys' life purpose is to share your gift. That's the purpose of life. To share, to, to not be selfish, to not, but it's all of that energy comes from loving yourself first. Some of you have truly, or you will be manifesting something that is so real to y'all that, because how can I put it, like, especially with closure coming out here, it's saying it's the end of the cycle of, for some of you, not feeling loved, not feeling appreciated, feeling, some of you less than. But the end of that cycle is, is come to an end, and it has you, stepping into yourself. Or like I said, for some of you, something may, have ended, and it doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be manifesting in, a job where you've been in a job for, so long, or you've been doing something for so long that, it needs, something needed to change, especially with transformation. But for a lot of you, you could be reconciling with, people, and like someone that there was an ending with this closure card. But whatever cycle may have ended, or that you're ending, what it's doing is bringing you back into one with yourself. And this card has come out so far. I've done the earth signs, the air signs, and now I'm on water signs. This card has come out for each one. And whatever reconciliation this is, whether this is reconciling within yourself or reconciling with another person, or for some of you, like, you could be getting, like, reached out from a job that, you may have left, or being able to go back to something that you've done before. And, Mercury just moved into Libra, but it will go retrograde while being in Libra. So some of you, this is gonna play out, in coupling with this, retrograde energy. Oh, but let's see what's going on. Ooh, water signs. Because it's like whatever past cycle you walked away from, it's over. It's like, I feel like it's the end of, suffering. It's the end of, heartbreaks, disappointments, and letdowns, all of that. Because that closure card is giving me the energy of, how they say you can't see the forest from the trees. But some of you guys, there's almost like gonna be like some type of light, because you decided to not stand at the door, not hesitate. You decided to walk through the door and let it close behind you. So now it's like your way forward is being shown to you. For some of you, this could be being shown to another person about you. And you know what? I'm hearing, what's the song? I don't even know who sings it, but it's a country song. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots is gonna walk all over me. Whoever sings it, but I'm getting that. So you put your boots on, and you You're carving your own path. You're doing it your way. Like, and there's reward in that. But there was a massive change that almost created the space for this. See what comes out in regards to this energy and spread for the water sign collective, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And if I'm not mistaken, the next full moon is gonna be in Pisces. It's gonna be at 28 degrees. So depending on the time, well, what's gonna happen is that full moon is gonna bring us into Libra season. But y'all, because there's two full moons here, but it's almost like the sun and the moon is what I'm feeling. But let me do one more, because I have not been to spend all this time, but spirit knew. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is, is clarity, is truth. This card also says victory, breakthrough, determination. And some of you were determined to, be the creator of your own life. Some of you have manifested this by way of being true to yourself. I also feel like with this Ace of Swords, there's some type of communication that will be coming through, and it may be coming from this Knight of Swords energy. And whatever, or whoever that is, it feels like it's gonna come in very abruptly, but it's gonna, move you forward. With the Six of Swords, out of this Five of Cups energy. Because for some of you, you may, with water signs, we tend to be harder on ourselves than anything else. Where and I know I can say that this is true for me. Like, I know I'm my own worst critic, but I'm not gonna lie to myself. So I don't see that as being a bad thing. Oh my God. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Do we need the water sign collective? Too many. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. cards do we need? They keep giving me chunks of cards. So we have out the Ten of Cups with the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the World. And then we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. And then we have out the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck we have Temperance with the Queen of Wands. Oh man. And the Hermit. So with this bottom of the deck energy, especially with Temperance here, it is giving me that, you know, energy of, you know, balance. Learning how to balance. This is giving me the same energy of this reconciliation card here. But it is also, you know, giving me the energy of, you know, of like being patient. With this Queen of Wands energy here, this is almost like that energy of that confidence. So some of you are learning, you know, it's almost like you've learned how to integrate, you know, where you may have been lacking the confidence, you know, within yourself, how to, you know, almost temper that energy. And the way that you did it was going within, with the Hermit energy. And what you've been shown is that, you know, it's almost like you've learned how to become more stable with the Four of Wands, excuse me. It's like it's almost like for some of you, you're determined, if you're not there yet, you're determined to learn how to work on this energy here. If this is, you know, all you, and it's learning how to like integrate the energy of self-love, where, you know, you like I said, there could have been a lack of that. For some of you, if this is a person, this Queen of Wands, it's almost like they're seeing you almost, or they've seen you have this type of transformation. They're seeing you, you know, how can I put it, like, I almost feel like, in a way, like, if this Queen of Wands is another person, like, they could have, you know, judged you, or, be jealous of the transformation that you've had. But the energy that's out here on the board with this Ten of Cups and Two of Wands, through this transformation, you're seeing how, like, first of all, like, it's almost like giving me a sense of, you know, like, you're seeing this Ten of Cups, whether that is, like I said, all within you, or if it's like how someone else may be seeing you. Because it says achieving the first stage, progress, success through strength and vision. And, you know, like, if this is all you, it's like this Ten of Cups here is, I almost feel like it's attainable for you if you're not there yet. And if you are there, it's like you made a choice to turn your back on the past. Like I said, when we seen that protection card, you got the world in your hands and you're headed towards this new beginning. And that new beginning with the Ace of Wands is here with the world, because it's a completion. So that new beginning is what you've manifested, and it's coming in for you, like as a gift. And with the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups, for some of you, someone could be coming, because we've seen the Knight of Swords too. Someone in this Knight of Wands energy could be coming towards you to, you know, communicate that you know, you're like their wish come true, their wish fulfillment. Because they are the ones that have had this type of transformation, and they're manifesting you in. So take it how it resonates. It's, I will say, like, it's not this same energy over here, this Queen of Wands, but, you know, we're going to clarify. That energy, and I only say that because what was shown to you or what was shown to this other person in this Hermit energy, it has their, you know, the back is turned to this Queen of Wands. So it's almost like this, whoever's in this energy is like trying to figure out, well, how the hell you did that, or how she, you know, how he or she did that. But if this energy is you outside of another person, it's like because you stepped into this energy of, you know, self-love, self-fulfillment, you're taking that energy and it's like you're going off to like explore something new. And it's like you're letting your emotions fuel your passion in a way, but it's going to send you like on a whole new journey. Like this is almost like the Fool energy that I'm feeling. Because through the Hierophant energy, some of you have elevated yourself, you know, into this, only words like that are coming to me is like a spiritual, like, powerhouse. And you got, like, it's almost like you elevated yourself out of this, like, self-deceptive, you know, manipulative energy that, you know, or it could even be like thoughts or rhetoric or things that you were telling yourself as to why, you know, this wasn't attainable for you. For some of you, this closure is on a commitment that was based like on a faulty foundation, and you're going after something that is, you know, more fulfilling for you, which could be another person, place, or thing, because this Hierophant could also be like some type of, you know, you know, structure, order with structure, which I mean, like, it could be like some type of job. It could also be like, you know, past values that you had. And it's like you're seeing like it wasn't true in a way. But that can go either way. I don't even know if I need to look at anything other than the Seven of Swords, and we're going to look at this Knight of Wands. Because this Ten of Cups being the first card out, either you're seeing that this Ten of Cups energy is attainable and you're not ready to go after it. And for some of you, this Ten of Cups energy, somebody is really about to come and I almost feel like create a family with you, or some type of loving group dynamic with you. And then I just say, I feel like the Fool energy. For the Knight of Wands. And then here you are, water signs showing up. So for some of you, this Knight of Wands energy could be, you know, taking a leap of faith to come and communicate with you as this Queen of Cups. And oh my God, and they're, because it's almost like they've had some type of, you know, elevation or balancing as this Chariot energy, and they're coming to present this, the manifestation of love, this Ace of Cups, to bring the Two of Cups. I don't know why I'm getting all these songs right now, because now I'm getting the Spice Girls, when two become one. Child, I don't know. Give me one more for this Knight of Wands. And all of those same cards just wanted to come back out. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah, some of you, this Knight of Wands is taking this leap of faith to come towards you, because now we have the Page of Cups. But the Page of Cups is coming in, you know, it's just like the Ace of Cups. He has the Ace of Cups. And they're coming in to like almost express their love, express their feelings. You know, because by doing this is almost like it's almost like they were stuck in some type of cycle, but through this transformation they're breaking out of that cycle. And it could have just been a cycle of, you know, self-deception, like I said, manipulation, you know, people, you know, being deceitful to them. If they were in a relationship, it was on a faulty foundation. But like I said, we're going to clarify that too. But what it's doing is they're coming, this Fool energy is going to bring them out of this Seven of Cups energy, which is like illusion. Because the Page of Cups now has a cup. You know, we're here at the Seven of Cups, you know, they could have been, you know, checking out other options, but it's also looked at as, you know, some type of emotional confusion, illusion, you know, and like I said, having multiple choices. But this Page of Cups is telling me that it's almost like if it was multiple options, they made their choice and they're coming towards you, because the Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups is the Ten of Cups. But with the Moon here, you know, they could have just been, you know, trapped in fear. This is fear and illusion as well. They could be seeing through this energy now. They could be seeing clearly, because I feel like this is like pure, this Page of Cups. But, you know, they've been in a period of this Four of Cups, feeling discontent, uninspired. Some of them could have just been, you know, so focused on the past that, you know, maybe you presented them with the Ace of Cups. before, especially because we do have reconciliation here. You presented them with this Ace of Cups and they rejected you. But it's almost like now they want to bring it back around, but they're bringing it back around after getting some type of enlightenment as the Hangman and feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Swords. Because if you walked away from this person, this place, this thing, they, how can I put it? Like, you went on this journey and you had this transformation. And now you're going towards something else, because we do have the Lovers here as well. But it's a conscious, decision that you're making to, you made or will be making, which is gonna like set you off on this whole new path. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? Sheesh. So like I said, this Seven of Swords, we got the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. So some of you were, if this is all you were like creating your own self-deception based on like a false value system, which made you like feel like you didn't have the confidence. But with the High Priestess here, it's like now like you're using, your intuition. And it's like it's elevating you spiritually. But for others of you, if this is another person and you were in a commitment with this person, or in some type of contract or agreement, or even a marriage per se, you're honestly, you're like, the only way I can put it is you're leaving them because they were causing like some type of manipulation to keep you stuck. But here you are as the Queen of Swords, you're cutting it out. They were creating some type of block. They were like blocking you from, seeing the manipulation that they were causing within whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. Like I said, this could have been a boss that was, using you. But you're transforming yourself out of that conflict, out of that whole situation. With the Death card, you're ending it. You're cutting it off as the Queen of Swords. Cutting that energy off. Because like I said, it was causing confusion and keeping you in some type of illusion, thinking that, this was, your person or you're the right job. But judgment is here. And through this Judgment card, whatever was hidden will be coming to light with the moon. Or it has come to light. Alright, let me get the guidance or advice for y'all. I did not plan on this reading being this long, but shit happens. Shit happens. So let's get the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? What messages do we need for the water sign collective for the month of September? What guidance and advice? Do you need? The water sign collective. So bottom of the deck, we have the time machine, which is telling me, like, it's giving me Wheel of Fortune vibes. Like, the time, it's almost like, you know, with this transformation, the wheel is going to turn in your favor. And it's going to be something that, for some of you, you could have never imagined. Because it's beyond the ordinary. It's like I said, it's bringing in a whole new cycle, because this cycle is done with the world here. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's gonna be, you know, is exposed and revealed. Whether a person, place, or thing is being exposed to you, which is causing this transformation, whatever is hidden is going to be revealed. And what it's gonna do is shift you into your true self, the royal you. Because you're seeing clearly. And then you got this here, great big heart, a great big love, which is that Ace of Cups. You've manifested this. Let's get one, and then that'll be that. What's the guidance or advice? For the water sign collective of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So we got two. We got a tall tale and a close encounters. So for some of you, like I said, this a tall tale, it has Pinocchio on it. For some of you, you know, it was almost like the energy of you've been telling yourself like a story. That what you know, like whatever it is, you aren't enough, you can't have the love that you want, nothing is gonna work out. Whatever story you've been telling yourself has been a lie. Saying that you don't have, you know, feeling, or, you know, deceiving yourself, that you don't have the confidence to step into, you know, who you are. You weren't confident enough to follow your intuition. Any of that is what this tall tale is, you know, what I'm feeling is coming. For others of you, this tall tale, you know, if this is playing out within another person, whether it's a relationship, a job, or whatever this manipulation is being revealed, because it was based on a lie. And it could be something as small as, you know, lying on an application, per se, or someone lying on you about something. But it could also be like, that's if it's in regards to a job, if it's in regards to, another person. They like whatever, how can I put it, whatever situation or circumstance you have with this person, it was faulty. They were faulty because they could have been, presenting themselves as this, and they weren't really that. But then with the Close Encounters card, what it's making me feel is like through this, whatever is being revealed is going to push you next to, the people and places and things of where you're supposed to be. Because for some of you, you're not there yet. You're still stuck. But you're gonna come out of that energy. So I'm gonna read those, and then that'll be that. We have a tall tale. Alright, so we have a tall tale. The key concepts: denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation; fear-based communications, creating a narrative to hide behind; not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words; learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You or someone is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusory sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story even though you know it has no substance. Whatever lie we are caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there is the lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding and active addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own lies. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control. The desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world to hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth. Be willing to pay the price and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to get where you need to go, to be truly empowered, to reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfettered. So, I mean, there you have it. There you have it. It's tied to that Seven of Swords, whether it's a person or if it's just a lie that you was telling yourself. And then we have we have Close Encounters, the key concept: vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strength, and setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into the dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is so much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. And like I said, for some of you, you're going towards a person. This close encounter with this person is helping you to step into your true self. And it may come by way of, some type of separation. It could even be like there's, a previous or old boss that you may be looking to as a teacher or guide. Like I said, if this was the person, like how heavy feel like for a relationship, it was built on lies. And it's like your intuition was telling you that. Let me get one more for this, just to clarify it. Give me one more for the Seven of Swords, please, because there's something else. So we got the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, this person could have caused an ending between you and a Queen of Cups energy with the Ten of Swords here. They could have manipulated a situation that caused an ending. But your intuition was telling you. This about this person, or it could have been a friend, it could have been, if it's work, a job, it could have played out like this, could have played out between a family member. But whoever this is, they manipulated something to keep you blocked and stuck, and almost like keeping you from investing where your heart was, and almost like they were invested in making sure that this didn't come together, this close encounter. They could have sabotaged you, like if you were leaving one job and you needed them as a reference, they could have like gave a bad reference and you didn't get the job. Anything. So, but now you're analyzing this situation as the Seven of Pentacles, and what you're seeing is now telling you that, you know what, I gotta do what's best for me as this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it may hurt, it may suck, it may cause you, to feel like some grief and loss. But the Hermit, again, is showing up, showing you like, nah, it's time to transform this situation. It's causing too much conflict. So that is the water sign reading for September. That is the water sign reading. So of course, as always, I thank you for tuning in with me. I hope that, it resonated for some of you. If not, it's just not your story, and that's fine. But as always, sending love and light out to you all. And I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.